TV presenter mode, look like a TV presenter, although my teeth aren't quite white enough. Beaming with joy, officially it's a year's day. I have done, as a point of self-correction, I've been streaming for over a year, and my loyal friend here, Doug, knows this, and I can do shit like that. All right, so, but seriously, actually that's a bit too low, isn't it? Hold on. That's better. Hang on, let's go. That's better. I need to get the height right. The height needs to be right. Okay, so the microphone, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, kissing the mic. Is that on my garage band? ABC 1, 2. Yes, good. I need to see it peaking. on the audio. All right, so I'm learning a bit more about the dynamic microphone and a condenser microphone. I have a dynamic microphone here, which means it works without electricity. Hang on, Justin, have I caught that up? Yes, a dynamic mic works without electricity, which this mic is. And it doesn't need a pop shield. A pop shield, when you look at a lot of mics on, actually it's too high, isn't it? That's better. When you look at a lot of mics on live streams, they'll have like a circular shield here. It's just another attachment, and it's every presenters and narration or voiceover, they will use a condenser mic and use a pop shield. Even a pair of tights would do it, you know. And that's when we see on a microphone, traditionally that sponge, you know. It's the and it's called a pop shield for the and the and this one's not really an issue at all, because I think this is a dynamic mic. I'm probably going to embarrass myself now. If anyone's watching, is like, no, that twat doesn't know what he's talking about. But I think that's the difference between a condenser and a dynamic, which pulls in more sound laterally. Actually, difference between condenser and dynamic microphones.
According to Red 5 Audio, dynamic mics use a diaphragm, voice coil and magnet to pick up and convert sound waves into an electrical signal. Condenser mics use an electrically charged diaphragm which is caused to vibrate by sound waves.
That's diagram. Oh, as the diaphragm moves, an electrical. Hang on. So have I basically explained that correctly, but got my own mic the wrong way around? Hang on. Which is better, dynamic or condenser? The difference between a dynamic mic and a condenser microphone is a dynamic microphone is better for capturing sound. Strong sounds, drums, loud vocals, particularly in a live setting. I think I've got a dynamic mic. Whereas a condenser microphone is used to capture more delicate sounds at higher frequencies, for example, studio vocals. So this is the former. Sontronics. Although I do have the box, Sontronics Podcast Pro is a dynamic microphone. I have got it right. There's a time delay on Instagram, is there? Let's have a look. Oh shit, actually, I might turn it off if I do this. Can I actually watch myself on Instagram without losing it? Because I can't stop. What can I do to stop that? What can I do to prevent that? Don't know. I know there's probably not much of a time delay on YouTube. My channel. There you go. Live. YouTube's cool. Wow, YouTube's really good. Wow, YouTube's really good. So that's pretty instant. That's pretty instant. Yeah, that's like 1 second on YouTube. Right, so YouTube's nice, but if I go into Instagram, I've only got the one account on Instagram now. So if I turn Instagram on this one here, this will come off. So there's not a lot I can do about it. Maybe if I turn off another device. Have I got anything turned on? Hold on. As I look in the kitchen to see if I've got anything turned on, there's nothing I've got turned on, not even the old OnePlus. Got my iPad in front of me here, but I'm not able to do a great deal about delays on Instagram. I wonder if it's worth Googling. How to prevent delay on Instagram live streaming.
Here are some matching videos.
How do I get rid of Instagram live delay? Instagram Lab, be your guest's internet connection, so make sure they are near their wireless box. Make sure that you're restarting their internet. How long is the delay on Instagram? Oh, it's suggesting my audience restart their internet. Oh well. Can't expect people to do that. How do I reduce streaming delay? Use your modem. Check your stream settings. Not much you can do your end. If the internet service provider could be my internet service provider. EE is not very good. This sort of thing. So I can't see what it's like on Instagram because obviously it would cancel out that stream if I use it. Stream on YouTube Live. So yeah, just watching it now on YouTube Live is fine. God, for once I'm smiling. I'm so pleased. I'm so happy that there's an actual bloody thumbnail of me smiling with like face in frame. That'll do. Anyway, it is what it is, I'm afraid. I'm sure there are ways. Actually, I've just seen another bloke streaming live here.
You see 260? We're up to 260 over here? Oh my gosh. I'm in the North Ozarks. That's hardly north.
He's streaming in the Ozarks. He's got 260 people following him right now. Oh well, one day. But he has got 20,000 subscribers though, so it's good to dream, man. Anyway, right, okay, look, it's 365. It's 365. Look, let's talk about this tonight. Okay. So I watch Russell Brand on the daily. Okay, so each day, so I'm just making sure that the picture's okay there. Picture's okay here. Yeah. No, I'm pretty happy with this for once. In fact, just for once, I'm going to leave it. I don't think there's a great deal I need to do with this mic. Actually, probably there. Yeah, it's a little bit like in my face. Probably there. Yeah. Actually, do you know, I've been revisiting Ozark recently, and I know you, Dougie, have watched Ozark. I think Ozark was one of the best serialized productions on the internet in recent years, and I'm, like most people, waiting with bated breath for the fourth season. One thing more or less comparable to Ozark in terms of storytelling, gritty, can't wait for the next episode. Obviously, the luxury of Amazon Prime or Netflix, but specifically Amazon Prime, is when Netflix was streaming season 1 and 2, I was on season 3. And this has just happened with Startup. Now, Startup is, I recommended Startup. That's what it's, isn't it? Yeah, exactly. Now, Ozark is great. On the same, to be fair, I think Ozark, because of Jason Bateman, because Jason Bateman as an actor, remember Jason Bateman was Teen Wolf, after Michael J. Fox. So Teen Wolf 2, T-O-O, play on words, Jason Bateman. And Jason Bateman was big in the 80s. And I remember watching Smoking Aces when that came out, 13, 14, 15 years ago. Jason Bateman played a bent lawyer, and a very brief part with, Ben Affleck and Ryan Reynolds and Ray Liotta. I mean, Smoking Aces, the first film, is very, very good. Very, very good. And I saw Jason Bateman, then I thought, oh my gosh, you've come back from obscurity. And revisiting Series 1, Series 2 and Series 3 of Ozark, there's literally 3 things on the telly, like Breaking Bad, Ozark, Startup, where you watch it and you think, this is fucking brilliant, it's frighteningly well told, and it's frightening because you feel anxiety. Like, don't tell me, I mean, I'm sure you found this, Doug, when you're watching Ozark, because look, let's do this, I'm just going to try and calm it down a bit tonight. I'm going to try and make the first 30 minutes just a nice conversation, a little bit of news, a little bit of media, so this is the media bit, and that's what I need to do to contain my head, because the greatest interrupter of TrueHouse live stream is Justin House. Shit, the iron's on. I've got, oh shit, hang on. Is it on? Oh, I think we're okay. Hang on, hang on. So I bought it, that's the cord at full length, but I bought this iron. It's okay, it's not on, it's not on. How do I turn it on? How do I turn the iron on? Hang on, hang on. What I do have, so basically this arrived today. Hold on, $14.99. Okay, Russell Hobbs. Okay, because I'm going to use it for the there. Okay, I do have just behind camera a little island thing of PowerPoints. You know, like a plug thing. Actually, Dougie, I've got to show you something. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take the phone. Yeah, I'm going to take the phone off the tripod just for a second because I want to show you something, Doug. I'm going to put this down. It's okay. It's okay. Ooh, just smack the radiator with it. Why don't I just stand up on the table? Well, do you know what? I've not held an iron for years. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it on the table. There, right. I'm going to take this off the, hold on. Whoop. Okay, Doug, what I was trying to show you is this. If you can see this little island here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug this in. Actually, that's on that one. Hang on. Take you on. I've got to talk about these trainers too. Oh, here we go. Right, let's plug it in. Can I do it single-handedly? Maybe not. There. Okay, that's plugged in. These trainers, I've got to talk about these trainers. Look at this. Look. Yeah, the shock of my life. Okay. Welcome to the. There you go. My world. Right, my world. Okay, so we're going to come back. And we're back. Okay, we're back, baby. All right. So I hope it didn't make you nauseous, then, Dougie. I've plugged in the iron, as you can see. Now that will conveniently reach the wall behind me. So I'll just casually iron it out while we're streaming. Okay, Doug, these trainers, now look at this, look. We have a grey pair, let me move that. So we've got a grey pair, and I don't know if you remember, I don't, there's no reason why you should remember, but I was wearing these. So we've got a silver pair there, and a grey, so these are two different ones, and of course the ultimates, the red ones, which are just brilliant. Now the type of they're called hyper revs. Okay, now size boat, all right. So, but these are not even worn. I mean, look, right. So these are a fantastic thing So we've got, you know, this. I found these in 2016 in Florida. So, like I say, we've got the silver, got the grey. My personal favourite's the red. Okay. Bear in mind how small this flat is. To my great surprise, to my delight, yesterday, I was going through my little cupboard in the hall there by the front door, and I thought, what is? And I literally had, Doug, I had a cardboard box with some foolscap A4 folders in it, and I just stuck my hands in there. You know, there were a few old beanies, a couple of scarves, pairs of gloves, some old Vallejo training gloves, right? Or Vallejo. And I thought, oh my gosh, not one, not two, but 3 pairs of trainers, perfectly good trainers, US 15, UK 14, I really am. UK 14, US 15, size boat, and all immaculate. And I was rocking those at Metroflex in 2016 because I'd gone to Florida for about 5 weeks in 2016, March, April, May time. And I found a black pair over there, and I came back, and they were all the rage amongst Nike people for 2016, 2017 seasons, you know? And as you can see, I capitalized and got 3 pairs. And when they first came out, they were like 160, and then they were 135, and then they were 115, and then they were 90. And I remember literally getting 3 pairs for around the sort of 90, 95 pounds each. Still a lot of money, but the great thing is I found them, and I will start to wear them, especially the red ones, it will go, you know. So yeah, you know, when you get really, and I know you can relate to this because obviously you've got a real love of good clobber, and you know, I don't live in massive surroundings, and the fact that I certainly thought that, you know, my extensive wardrobe, I thought, well, there's nothing really that I've got to discover, but to discover 3 pairs of extremely unworn trainers, you know, with arguably, you know, a sole that is just, you know, it's not even worn down. I mean, it's you know, these are really as good as new. And there's just no wear on them. I remember taking the laces out, but there's no wear on these puppies. These are great. These are really great. So I will start to rock these little puppies. Yeah, I'm really happy to have found those. Okay, so back to Startup, right? Startup is on Amazon Prime, and I put my brother onto it. It's as good as Ozark, all right? That's saying something, okay? Sorry, just adjusting this seat a bit. Sorry, I'm being a bit fussy with the old seat height. Actually, I just want to give the seat height a little bit. I'm a little bit fussy with the seat. It's just got to be right. It's got to be mouth. And yeah, that feels about right. Anyway, Startup is essentially it's set in, what would I say, Florida. Have you seen it, Doug? Have you seen? I'm sure it's Florida. Was it Miami? No. Hang on. I've only just finished watching it. It's extremely good, and I mean Ozark level. It's got Ron Perlman in it, who was Hellboy, yeah? Where is Startup filmed?
San Juan. According to the Cinemaholic,
Puerto Rico.
San Juan, Puerto Rico. Startup is filmed predominantly on location in the capital city of San Juan in Puerto Rico.
Okay, didn't know it was Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Right. It was actually filmed, Doug, in 2016, but we've got it late. It's 3 seasons. Now, let me show you because I'll tell you who's in it. It's on Netflix. It's on Netflix and it's on Amazon Prime. Let me show you. Netflix. Start. There it is, yeah. So it's on Netflix there, here. Wrong, sorry, I can never do it backwards. So this is it on Netflix. You've got, what season's that? Season 2. I'll tell you who's in it. You've got Martin Freeman, who plays a very good role. Obviously, you recognise Martin Freeman from The Office and from Sherlock Holmes and everything else. So he's really good. The girl, right, these are 3 main characters. Ron, this black, hang on. This guy here. This guy, I think, is a star of the show. Okay, this guy here, he is the star of the show. Haitian street gang. Think about the Haitian street gang. All right, and then his 2 partners are. Here we go. Oh yes, here we go. There's Nick. Right, look.
In terms of.
So you got Ron Perlman. Now Ron Perlman, you'll recognise that's Hellboy. So there's Ron Perlman, Hellboy. He's got a beautiful daughter in it, and that's Nick, the other partner. So these 2 get it on, okay? She's gorgeous. Yeah, so Ron, he's a thick-set guy, Ron Perlman being Ron Perlman. He's very good. But the main girl is, here we go, the main girl, mate, oh my gosh. Izzy Morales. Let me show you Izzy. She's a smoke show. There we go. Here's the main girl. There's your main girl. So
Everyone at the stable stands to make a lot of money. You are the only one who's choosing to not be a part of it. It'll hold without me. Children need their moms. We were kind enough to come back to the
So it's a computer startup. It's like Bitcoin, okay? So think cryptocurrency. And the girl that starts it is that smoke show, Izzy, okay? She's a girl in real life. And she's absolutely smoking hot. I'm sorry, but she's so... It's a really... To say this is as good as Ozark is kind of fair. I mean, it really is that good. I sent my brother a text. He's always asking me, what do I recommend watching? And I said, I'm telling you, Startup. It's just called Startup. As the name suggests, going to keep recording the audio. Sorry, audio. As the name suggests, Startup is literally, 3 people starting up a company. Being cryptocurrency, it's very apt. So yeah, it's all on Netflix. Certainly the first 2 seasons are on Netflix. And let me, episodes and info.
Tragic Girl?
Yeah, now, interesting.
Yes.
Netflix. See, look, Netflix is showing 2 seasons. Right? 2 seasons on Netflix. Go to Amazon Prime. It shows all 3. Which I find quite interesting. So, Startup. Yeah, look. Top 3 here. All 3 seasons. So, sorry, microphone. So On Amazon Prime, you've got all 3 seasons, and on Netflix, you've only got 2 seasons. And of course, in terms of climax, it's the 3rd season. There's other documentaries called Startup actually, but anyway, you'll see. In terms of appearance, that's how it looks there at the top there. And anyway, you'll see those characters, Martin Freeman and the girl. I've forgotten the actress's name, but it's a sexy series. It's, you know, when you watch Ozark and you're watching Ozark and you get nervous for the people because you know the stakes. One of the biggest things in storytelling, and I learned this just as an avid fan of storytelling and doing my own writing and when I was acting. One word: stakes. What are the stakes? If a story if there's no stake, there's no skin in the game, there's no risk, there are no stakes, let alone high stakes. You know, your life, you know, your life, your livelihood, your family. You know, this person's going to end your career, end your life. You know, these are stakes. I'm just going to get that fan on me a bit. Hang on. That's better. It's quite warm in here. So anyway, on with. Oh, let me just see if that iron's working. Okay, Justin doesn't know how to turn an iron on unless it's faulty. Is there like an on switch? How do you turn an iron on, Doug? I mean, I've plugged it in. I thought that's what you had to do, is plug an iron in. It shows how much I know about ironing these days. Oh, I've got no water in it. Does it have to have water in it to work? I guess it does, doesn't it? Yeah, I've put no water in it, Doug. I guess it needs water to work, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh my gosh, what a complete fool. There you go. Oh, fuck me, no, that is working. Okay. Yeah, it works without water. Fucking hell. Okay, I didn't turn it on. Yep, that's fuck me, that's working. Motherfucker. Okay. I thought, okay. As you can tell, it's been a long time since I've had an iron in my hand. I was like, fucking what? Yeah, that's on. Oh, fucking hell, that's on. That's on. Right, hold on. Let me just see if we can. Ah. Okay. All right, so live on camera, we are seeing why I bought the iron. Okay, so that's working. All right, that's good to know. Ah, good to know, okay. Ah, good to know, okay. Okay, so that's going to work by the looks of it, okay? All right, good. Okay, that's good to know. That is working. Oh, I need to spray out with water, put some water in there and get, so that's encouraging. Let's unplug it, before I hurt myself. Unplugged, okay. Right, so the new iron works. This is good. All right, so let's talk about Russell Brand. Okay, Russell Brand I watch every day. He's pre-recording streams like this, Obviously, his production quality is significantly higher. He appears to be streaming in his own home. I don't know if you watch Russell Brand at all, but when you watch Russell on YouTube, which I do each day, it he talks about how he basically gets up each day and does a piece to camera. You can always tell when people who are streaming like I am, which is a guy, a decent mic, and I know you won't hear the effectiveness of the mic. Only I do on the audio, or if someone wants to listen to it on audio. I'm using a couple of smartphones, of course, right? So there's that, and then you look at Russell Brand and you're like, wow, that's just it's a higher level of production in terms of sound, engineer, audio. So there's always like, oh, by the way, and Rogan's got. If you watch Rogan recently from Texas, I'm pleased to say he's got brown wood behind him, obviously real wood, but it's just good to see the transition away from bricks. And I can't say I didn't know that. I did know that, but I didn't know to what effect until I recently went back onto Spotify to have a look. So I'm kind of chuffed that I've gone organically. I think that's what I'm trying to say. I didn't go, oh, Rogan's podcast has moved away from the bricks to real wood. Obviously, a guy like me was using backdrop bricks and backdrop wood, but Joe Rogan copies me. That's kind of what I'm saying. And if you don't think Joe Rogan copies me, then you're sadly misguided, because Rogan will send his spies, like young Jamie Vernon, out into the world, all the way to Blighty, to see what Justin House is doing, and that's obviously where he draws all of his inspiration. If you think anything to the contrary, you're frankly deluded. All right. So to think that Rogan, a dozen years into his podcast, is coming up with his own ideas, I feel quite sorry for you. I genuinely do. I think if you can't see the evidence behind me, that in terms of artistic licensing, in terms of artistic embellishment, set design, cutting edge set design, yeah, you can forget Rogan's real bricks and real wood. I've got the £12 solution. Okay, it's Amazon's finest backdrop. I had the bricks. I stalled. I made a bit of a schoolboy error with the black bricks, but I've now found the light and I've got the real wood. Okay, I've got the real deal. And yes, Rogan copies me, patently copies me. All right, I'm just putting it out there. Doug knows. Doug approves of that because he knows the truth. He knows, man. He knows. I mean, it's not like Rogan's got a dozen years podcast experience, $1 million budgets, an address book anyone would envy, all the contacts you can shake a stick at, great friends with Tyson, Dana White and everyone else, and can have any guest he desires, and has great audio engineer, Jamie Vernon, working for him, who is a very accomplished sound engineer. Technicians working good cameras too, so they copy my iPhone and my S21 Ultra. What can I say? But seriously, watching Russell Brand, right? Here's the thing about Russell Brand. What I'm going to recommend everyone watch Russell Brand is, well, no, I recommend everyone watch this stream really, but there's going to be a shortage in the not too distant future of high profile figures speaking. He does. Rogan always does this to me. Yeah, do you know, I've had Rogan writing, look, amongst the industry, in fact, you get me started. This is a problem. It's short man syndrome, okay? It's Napoleon syndrome. I'm 6'5", Rogan's 5'5". It's a foot, man. It's a foot. Everyone knows it's a foot, okay? He lost his hair before me. He's 53. I'm not quite 50. I'll always be taller. I'll always be taller and broader, and it's, I don't care how hard he can kick, I don't care how big his audience is, and I frankly don't care how many zeros are in his bank account. The fact that it's the 2nd of June and I'm already up to my limit on my account because all my wages went out in Thames Water, my council tax, my rent and EE phone bill, and I've pulled out £80 for my Lidl experience at Lidl tomorrow, and that will get me through. That 80 quid will get me through, and it will, until the 28th. Anyway, so yeah, you can't really compare Rogan with me because he's still, you know, playing catch up, and I've achieved more in the live streaming podcast. You know, this is why I don't find any of this funny. This is why you'll never catch me laughing. In fact, I feel quite sorry for Rogan. You know, this is no laughing matter. I mean, clearly I'm not doing a parody of myself or the most serious, devoted home live streamer. The fact that Rogan, you know, has to have a young Jamie for research, and I've just got a spare phone. I mean, you know, on a little tripod. I mean, that's my, you know, pull it up, Jamie. Who needs fucking pull it up, Jamie, when you've got pull it up, Justin? You know, you don't. I don't need that shit. He's been copying my model for a long time. I mean, 12 years in compared to my year in, it's got nothing to do with it. He's still shorter than me. So the thing is, though, going back to Russell Brand, I mean, you're going to have, as this year gets on, as we get to Christmas and the New Year, I guarantee you're going to see a drop off in prolific streamers online who are falling into the category of truthers. So, you know, yes, Rogan copies me. Yes, and you know, to an extent, Russell Brand copies me too. You know, obviously Russell Brand has got a wig. It's just, you know, I don't know what relevance that is, but yeah, they're all copying me. You know, Russell Brand, Joe Rogan, you know, even Stephen Crowder. I mean, it doesn't matter. These guys got millions of followers. They're still copying my little live stream. But seriously, it is nice to be 365 episodes in. Hello, brother. There's Nin. Oh, my mate Nin. Lovely to see you. And yeah, but let's talk about Russell Brand. I remember Russell Brand, and I've said this numerous times. I appreciate some people might not like Russell Brand. You know, everyone's got their own comedy cup of tea. But Russell Brand, let's not talk about the comedy. Let's talk about Russell Brand as a bloke with an uncanny ability to convey conversation. I would categorize Russell Brand as, in terms of society, in terms of your dinner party guest, let's just say you went to a house party, right? Let's imagine us, like, we go to somebody's home, whatever, there's someone's 40th birthday, whatever, right? And Russell Brand is holding court. Russell Brand, it's more than just his, he knows a lot of words. I mean, look, I'm pretty good with words, but Russell Brand knows a lot of, you know, in terms of his literacy skills, in terms of literature. But if you look at what he's actually doing on his streams, he's talking with alarming regularity about the government, about COVID, about conspiracies, about the World Economic Forum, about banking, about institutions, and challenging them. So he is talking about the corporate might of Facebook and Instagram and YouTube and censorship and Google. He is talking about Amazon and how Amazon Web Services own everything and how Alphabet, Google own everything. In other words, the technocracy and the censorship, the technocracy, which does mean Twitter and YouTube and Insta and Facebook and so on. You've got this, you've often heard, and you will have heard, you know, the Silicon Valley elites, the Apples and the Googles and the Facebook, you know, so you've got your social media giants. And what I'm saying is Russell Brand, if he's not careful, the difference being that Russell Brand has a huge audience and I don't. So in terms of shouting into the void, I'm I'm perplexed. Well, I'm not perplexed because obviously what I posted week before last was enough to get the, Instagram app, my account, removed and blocked and a 30-day ban, which I wasn't prepared to serve, and that's why rather than wait a full 30 days, I simply changed it from TrueHouse _ to TrueHouse Stream and start again, so it's not like I had crazy followers. I had about 440, 450 around there. It might have been about 464 actually, but it certainly wasn't even 500 followers, and now I've got about a dozen. But it's cool because it's forced me to not be overly concerned about the numbers and to be more concerned with my ability to stream, to do it, uninterrupted, uninhibited. And if we talk about being inhibited and prevented, prohibited, censorship, then it's fair to say that someone as big as Russell Brand is going to feel the cosh. He's going to get it before a little voice like me. That's what I'm saying. So a little voice like me going, "Well, listen to my truth," right? Versus Russell Brand, that's like, listen to this about the Wuhan lab, the Wuhan Center of Virology or whatever. So I admire Russell Brand for having the balls, frankly, to do live streams like this, which are, yes, they're higher production value, yes, they're edited, yes, he's sponsored, and yes, he's Russell fucking Brand. So I'm not drawing any comparisons. All I am saying is that do watch it, because guess what? To see it, here's my kind of overarching point. To see a name, a household name, a celebrity like Russell Brand, I hate that fucking word, but to see a celebrity that weight of having a name, like, oh, you're Russell Brand, oh shit, that's a big name. To see him talking about the subjects he's talking about and the truth like this, I'm like, yes, mate, fucking good for you. Have you followed Metroflex Insta? Oh no, I'll do that. And follow people from the gym. Actually, I'll do. If I go on Instagram now, this will shut that one down. I must follow SC26, mustn't I? I'll make a note of that. I'll do it on the OnePlus. I just fear if I go on it at all, will it make this live stream go? Will it make this live stream go or not? Scared. 12 followers. Shite. Oh fuck it, I'm making a right hash of this. Anyway, I will do it, Doug. I will do it. What am I doing? Oh fuck it, I'll work it out. Yeah, it's really reassuring to see. No, I will. I'll end up cocking it up. But no, it's definitely on my mind now because I'm going by a lot of it by memory, because I completely deleted that account. And one thing I'll give Instagram credit for, that once it took me 2 days or 3, 2 days to finally get a response. And when I got a response, and it said that I was in violation of community guidelines, and please see TOS, Terms of Service, and I did, and it was the 2 George Orwell quotes that I'd shown an unwillingness. Their words. No, not shown. Sorry. I had demonstrated. Sorry, my bad. I had demonstrated an unwillingness to remove, delete, alter, or apply. Remove, delete, alter, apply. Remove, delete, alter, apply, edit. Yeah, it was either take down, delete, edit, curate, remove. But there's literally like 5 certain words that and I had to comply with 3 of them, which I did, and then I ended up taking great. I never get this word right. This word right. Swaths or swathes. Swaths of. Anyway, I'll start deleting multiple posts because I realised that their issue was the multiple occasions that I'd what was the language? Because they use very corporate language, by the way, which is unsurprising to none of us here would be surprised by this. What did they say? That I was in direct violation of, and then anyway, this is what I thought. Actually, do yourself a favour, just because it was TrueHouse with an underscore. I thought TrueHouse stream, and then your TrueHouse stream on YouTube, Insta, and Twitter. Great. So yes, the account went back to 2016. It's a 5-year-old account, and all gone, all deleted. So no, it is what it is. But it just goes. It goes to show. It goes to show. Sorry, having a good old scratch. It goes to show, right? As he adjusts his hat. Rather new looking a hat, actually. Rather new looking hat. Another one of these, £4.95. I found some best bargain stuff, by the way. I'm really quite boastful about things I get that are cheap. Whether it's a shirt, a phone case, a hat, a tea towel. I found like 2 tea towels were £1.50. The hat was £4.95. Fruit of the Loom t-shirts. Now this is actually a Metroflex t-shirt. It's inside out, and that's disgusting. But I ordered at the last pay packet when I got paid on the 28th. As you know, I can't do lots, but it might even be here tomorrow. But I ordered 3 t-shirts because I'm always wearing either navy or black, because that's what I've got, navy and black. And I ordered like a grey, sorry, adventurous of me. I know, I ordered like a royal navy, a dark navy, a grey, a green. Oh yeah, so I've got a grey, a green, a navy, and heather, like a burgundy colour. So yeah, I've because normally my entire wardrobe would be 3 colours and 3 colours only: black, grey, blue, black, grey, blue, black, grey, blue. Say it fast with me: black, grey, blue, black, grey, blue, black, grey, blue. Quicker, black, grey, blue, black. I can't say it. Black, grey, blue, black, grey, blue, black, grey, blue. Anyway, that's my wardrobe colours. I mean, even this is actually grey. But I'm starting to realise that I can do white, I can do burgundy, heather, or antique rose if you fancy, but graphite grey, or like sky blue versus royal navy. The point I'm making is I'm now down to a 2X or a 3X, depending if it's Fruit of the Loom. So Fruit of the Loom, I'm a 2X/3X, amazing, brilliant. I can just fit in those t-shirts comfortably. And same with these shirts, the shirts are now 3X. And Dougie, I did order, because it was fucking 12 quid, and it might be shit, because it was 12 quid. It's Duke, D-U-K-E, Duke of London. It's a denim shirt, and it's a black denim shirt, and it's on its way, but it was 12 quid, so it might be fucking awful. Because I think £12 for a denim shirt is a bit like, really, just? Like a score, you're like, yeah, 20 quid for a shirt, fair dues. Like these things were 17 or 20 quid, but £12 for a black denim shirt, it could be shit. But the reviews were good. The reviews were good, man. Some of the reviews said stuff like surprising quality, high quality garment, and you're thinking, really? So anyway, I went for the 3X. It's Duke of London, black denim shirt, might be here tomorrow. I think it was £12.95 or £11.95. Amazing. The 3 Fruit of the Loom t-shirts, green, heather, green, army green, this heather burgundy, and the grey. Ridiculous. I mean, really silly. We're talking £3.95. I mean, let's put that in perspective. Go to a petrol station. This is where I get excited about Amazon clothing, or not Amazon clothing, but items available on Amazon. Remember Madhouse? I bet the shirt is good. Remember Madhouse? I'm very into pastel colours, but I still stick to blue and one peach. Oh, olive. Actually, Doug, I think they call the green one olive. Do you know what? I'm going to pull it up. Hold on. I'm going to bloody pull it up. I'm going to pull it up. Amazon. Do you know what? Do you know what I do? I don't even keep. These are my apps, so I make a point of not even keeping Amazon in my apps. I keep it off page, so I don't. You know what I mean? I don't go on there. Your orders. Right. Yes, it's been dispatched. Right, guys. I've ordered 4. Right. I've got one more hat coming, so I do have a black hat coming, which is predictable. So one grey, one blue, one black, and I did say grey, black, blue, grey, black. So these are these flex fit hats. These are the hats that look. The good thing about a flex fit is that you can do that. You can wear them back to front. So they've got no hole. They've got no adjustable strap. So these flex fit ones, you know, these are really good. Okay, these flex fit ones, and I love the fact that they're actually solid. You know, so you can wear them back to front, and it's a bit skateable-ish, but yeah. So I love these flex fit hats. These were like, actually this was $10.95. Right, olive here, price. This will be here on the 5th of June. The price of that, £2.26. Or was it? Ah, no, that was £4.15. Tell a lie, that was £4.15. You can see it here. Sorry, it's £2.26 if I got the XL. Double XL, £4.15. The bigger material that goes up, but still, £4 for a t-shirt. The other, oh, I've got 15 seconds. I've got 13 seconds, so I'll get it going again. 9 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. And we're back. That was pretty quick. That was pretty damn quick. Right, so got that one coming. The blue one. How much was that one? Light graphite. £3.89. £3.89. Just wait for Dougie to come back. As I boldly brag. I'm so happy when I get a bargain like this. So happy. It's just incredibly exciting to get nice t-shirts, hats for under a £5. So I've got a slightly runny nose. Just waiting for my friends to return to the stream. And then I want to speak a bit more about the political aspect of what Russell Brand is doing and how he might be removed. I really hope they, the woke brigade, don't come for Russell. Because one trump card that Russell Brand has is that he's always been considered a bit of a lefty, bit of a social, socialist, yeah? So I'm hoping that might stand him in good stead, as it were. Um, Again, he's held in that regard. I like the fact. I think the crux of what I'm saying is I'm encouraged by seeing a celebrity, a household name like Russell Brand, as big as Russell Brand is, just unafraid to stream onto a large fan, stream at or to a large fan base, and he does obviously have a big fan base, does Russell. I consider myself a fan of Russell Brand, and to flirt with what could be potentially remove. Hello, mate. Do you see how quick I was there, Dougie? Do you see how quick? Right, Doug. On the Justin boasting bit. Look, colour is light graphite, but £3.89. So down there, this is what I paid for it, £3.89. So I think my position is I get very, very excited knowing that, like, to demonstrate how happy this makes me feel. When I went to fill up with petrol on payday, because the first thing I do when I get paid is to put a full tank of gas in the car and get some food shopping in. And, again, it's taught me what that feels like. It's such a nice occasion. And being Marks and Spencer's, there's two things I'll buy at Marks and Spencer's in terms of food, because we know that Marks and Sparks food, especially Marks and Sparks food bought from a petrol station, is notoriously expensive. However, their medium-sized chickens are £3. Worst case scenario, £3.70, £3.80, I shit you not. As are their rolled oats with extra fibre, big bang for your buck. So there's a couple of items that they do, I don't know how they've done it, but their prices just on a couple of items like rolled oats, like chicken, are ridiculously cheap, and you get that really high quality. My point is this: when I was queuing to pay for the petrol and I got a couple of bags of oats and a couple of birds, the chickens, I couldn't help but notice that their basic tuna sandwich was $4.25, $4.15, $4.25, and then their high end, just what we would call just a chicken sarnie, their high-end chicken salad sandwich was $4.99, which is a fiver, isn't it? So I'm stood there in the queue. This was on payday on the 28th, which was what, Friday? Was it Friday? Thursday? Friday? Anyway, so I'm queuing to pay for the, like I said, I've got the oats, got the chicken, it's about to pay for the fuel. I look to my right, and I'm like, that's £5. Now, even in richer days when I had more money, and I probably would have been that daft, but a fiver for a chicken sarnie, it's still a chicken/tuna petrol station sarnie for a fiver. That's where I'll look at a t-shirt like this. This one's in a double XL. It's they call it light graphite, Fruit of the Loom. There it is, and it's £3.89. And let me just show Doug, because he will know. It's just a nice grey t-shirt, okay? So it's just tuna sandwich, chicken sandwich, all new t-shirt, mate. What's going to last longer? And in fact, the £3.89 grey t-shirt, it is ridiculous. It is ridiculous, and I think, look how temporary a sandwich is. So let's just say I had bought the sandwich. I didn't. I fucking just didn't. I did get 2 bags of oats and 2 chickens, which I think was quite sensible, because the oats are cheap, and I think these chickens, they range between £3.15 and £3.80. But you're still basically getting, for about £3.50, a full bird, right? So the fact that their chicken salad sandwich is more expensive than buying a whole roast chicken, the fact that their chicken salad sandwich is more expensive than me buying a new XX t-shirt. What am I going to get more mileage from? That's my point. But these are all Fruit of the Loom. On the other one I got was like a navy colour, also for $3.89. Dougie, my olive colour, they call it green, £4.15. Okay, so that's the colour I got there. All right, so I've got 4 t-shirts coming, all between £3.89 and £4.15. So a grey, I got this heather red colour thing, the blue, and the whatever the other fourth colour was. Yeah, Lidl costs £1 for a kilo. I know. And Lidl's my mainstay. Also, all basmati rice from Lidl. I'll be going to Lidl in the morning about 9:15 tomorrow morning to stock up, because I believe my 80 quid now will get me through till payday, which it will. And this is why I won't even buy a squeegee of ketchup. I won't buy anything from Tesco's Express or even Morrison's. You know, it's Lidl all the way. It's, you know, olive oil, tuna, basmati rice, as you say, the oats. Yeah, it's just, I find it absurd what we are prepared to pay for food. What people do. What people do. There, yeah. I just had to stop myself then. Just what people do. Period. And I was going to, but just what people do. So fucking audio. Must remember the audio. The woke brigade, just quickly to try and kind of shut down this Russell Brand love affair I've been having. You know, I've got probably a man crush on Russell Brand. I like his message. I like what he's doing. I worry the woke brigade will come for Russ, even though Russell Brand has a history of being anti-establishment and being the pushback against conservatism, against Tories, and the like. You know, you wouldn't. It's Russell is, some might say, oh, he's a champagne socialist. Darling, you know, because he'll be seen at the party of Philip Green or Richard Branson, and meanwhile talk about Greenpeace. And I know there's that contradiction, and there has been in the past, but the Russell Brand I'm seeing and hearing and listening to these days is a far cry from the juxtaposed, paradoxical Russell of 8, 10, 12 years ago, where it's just, I don't know, I worry that Russell Brand's honesty and editorially in terms of the way his videos are edited, because what he will do, because he's got a higher level of production, he'll be talking about this. So if I say, oh, Dougie, Boris Johnson did this, did you see Boris Johnson recently doing this? And as he says that, you know, up pictures Boris Johnson. And I like that embedded thing. I've still got to find out if it's possible at all for me. But yeah, I think it's a matter of time before Russell Brand does one or two things. Either the woke mob come for Russell and try and get him cancelled, you know, if cancel culture comes to Russell, or if he starts to, shall we say, tone down. Because as it is, he's talking about all the subjects that you're not allowed to. Namely, the Wuhan Institute of Virology, can't even say it now, the Wuhan Institute of Virology, the World Economic Forum, WEF, the Great Reset, obviously all these things, Davos, Switzerland, just the entire disgusting just, oh, I don't know, just the whole. If you want to see the true, as I rub myself into the mic, if you want to see the true meaning of absurdity, seriously, what's her bloody name? There's a woman in charge of Facebook. I think she's literally one below Zuckerberg, and she's doing an onstage appearance, an onstage. Not a monologue, but certainly she's doing a TED talk style, like a piece at the WEF, at the World Economic Forum in Davos last year, about the benefits of Facebook and how Facebook can come to, fucking Sierra Leone or Aleppo, or and how Facebook is so humanitarian, it's so philanthropic that Facebook could come to a society that's been just shelled, bombed, Gaza style, literally, and due to spreading the love, people can start up their own business. It's vomit inducing, it really is. So shit like that Russell Brand talks about, of course, which is in direct contradiction to what he's supposed to say, as he's an A-lister, isn't he? He's still an A-lister. I know Russell Brand doesn't have necessarily the weight that he did 5-10 years ago, but it's still, Russell Brand is enough of a name. He's got, anyway. I like Russell Brand. I like cheap shirts online. I will go onto Instagram, Dougie, and follow the likes of Metroflex, SE26, and others. I don't like following, I'll be really open, I don't follow people with large audiences themselves. Probably my biggest, I don't know, it could be Dorian in terms of someone that has got a big audience who I follow, but I just like us to help us. Does that make sense? For, a low, low level means low, but it's like, if I follow big ones, Rogan, Jocko Willink, and just people with millions, I'd rather follow someone with 12 followers that's going to notice me following them. Does that make sense? If I follow Justin Bieber or Madonna, I don't know, I can't think, just someone really, really obvious. You get swallowed, you're pissing in the ocean again. I'd rather be more, just, I don't know. Just don't be on the hook. That's the thing I say to myself and others. Don't sort of guppy this, don't be that little fish on a big fucking hook. Don't be it. Rubbing his face, tired. Thank you, Doug. Thank you, mate. What else did I think about mentioning before I pop off? Nice to be officially a year with it in terms of the sort of numerical thing, that it's 365th stream I've done. I know I've been doing it over a year in terms of duration, because you add up weekends off, and so my point is 365. 365 would have gotten here. At a different rate. It would have been quite a bit quicker, wouldn't we? If I'd gone, would it have been quicker? 365. If I'd been doing 7 days a week, of course it'd be quicker. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It means that I've surpassed 365 in terms of the durations, of the months, the number of months I've done this live stream for versus the number of streams. That's all I'm saying. Mentioned Brand, mentioned how important it is to follow Russell Brand, or to certainly listen to Russell Brand saying what most celebrities aren't. Do look at Startup on Netflix, certainly the first 2 seasons, or all 3 seasons of Startup on Amazon. It's equal to Ozark. I'm not going to say better than Ozark, but it's as good as Ozark, and that's very high praise, very high praise. Yeah. That's so snooty. Very high praise. Tired now. Tired. The Great Reset. That's a tantalising, really. The Great Reset. Not tonight, but Davos in Switzerland. Hey, all I will say is it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that the slogan, "You will own nothing and be happy," which was being slung around by the left, by the political established, just you'll own nothing and be happy. I think people will be unhappy with owning nothing and being apparently happy. Yeah, profound effect on humanity. You can't own a thing, but you will be happy. Really? Okay, alright, whatever. Not talking about mansions and, massive 13-foot tall wrought iron gates and Higgins, I'll see you at the southern gate. Your front garden's like, an 18-hole golf course. I'm not talking about that sort of level of absurd wealth. There's levels of absurdity in terms of wealth. Who's got the most obscene wealth? Oh God, tired. Well, that's nearly 80 minutes. That's over 80 minutes because that's 73 minutes on YouTube, and I've been going for quite a few minutes. I just get tired very quickly after a while of talking. Right, I've shown Dougie Wuggy my trainers. We've got the new iron. Talked about hats and t-shirts. Madhouse I've got to do tonight as well. Check out the Instagram page for SC26 Metroflex Gym. Greatest gym in the South. Well, greatest gym in the UK. No joke. Nose butt it. Falling asleep, woken up by nose butting my own mic. Right, I'm going to say goodnight to YouTube now. Alright, that's quite enough of that. So good night YouTube until tomorrow night. Episode 266 tomorrow night, which will be Thanos Thursday. Finger click away. Okay. Oh, by the way, it's called The Blip. According to the Marvel Universe, the Thanos finger snap, this business, which I can't hardly do at all with my left hand because of the whole arthritic rheumatoid, the thumb. But the Thanos snap is called The Blip, apparently. When the entire universe, half the universe, just dust, that bit in Avengers when Thanos does that, and it's like literally half of the MCU, the Marvel comic, just gone, half universe gone with a finger snap. Not the Thanos snap, apparently The Blip. Watching Spider-Man, what's it called? Not Homecoming, something bollocks. Anyway, it's the most recent Spider-Man film with Jake Gyllenhaal, who I do like a great deal. Anyway, that's the Thanos blip. So good night to YouTube, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Okay, thank you for joining me. Good night. Right, ending YouTube.